Why am I running it? Because I am a knucklehead. I don't know. Is it necessary to run the race fuel in a HELLCAT? Absolutely not, guys. This car is tuned to run on a 91 fuel, 91 octane fuel, and some states are lucky enough, like me, I live in Michigan, we got a 93 octane fuel, and the car runs beautiful on 93 octanes, I'm not gonna lie. I never heard any spark knock. I got a 5,000 miles on the car and I put all sorts of different fuel. I never heard any spark knocks and whatnot, or feel the car running sluggish and whatnot because of the fuel being poor quality and whatnot. But this gasoline that I got from the gas station is a SUNOCO 260 GT gas, and that gasoline is a 100 octane unleaded. It's totally safe to run it in that car. Before you jump in the comments and tell me that you're gonna fuck your car up running the racing fuel in a HELLCAT, I'm not. That fuel is totally safe to run it in that car. Also, that fuel is oxygen, got oxygen content in it. It's a 3.7 oxygenated fuel, and actually will enhance the performance of the motor. I have a guy who I met on a track a couple of years ago, and ever since that we've been chit-chatting back and forth. I see him a couple more times on the track. His name is Novak. I'm gonna put the link down below. You can check out his videos. You got a Challenger scat pack. He is always mixing MS-109, which is also oxygenated fuel, into his gas tank. He put like a 1.5 gallons per 5 gallons, or 91 octane or 93 octane or whatever. He mixes it up. He don't run it pure, and he swear by it that his car runs a little bit better with that fuel and whatnot. But that being said, I don't have a dyno to prove you that this gasoline gonna enhance your performance on your car and whatnot. But there is other dude, his channel's name is Demonology. Probably most of you guys watching my channel are watching this dude too. He's a very nice guy. He got a Challenger HELLCAT, and he also got a Challenger Demon, and he does all sorts of tests with that Demon. You know, he runs different tires, go on a track and test them out and whatnot. He ran a bunch of different fuels because the Demon is tuned from a factory. You can hit the high octane button on it and actually enhance the performance in the car. So he been testing out different fuels and whatnot and trying to figure out which fuel gonna work the best for his car. So he been buying different fuels and taking the car to the dyno and running a dyno runs to see which fuel works the best. And he also been testing that fuel with the race button on and with a regular tune, you know. And this SUNOCO 260 GT, I think has proven to make the most power, particular on the Demon. Whether that's the case on the HELLCAT or not, I cannot say, because like I said, HELLCAT is not tuned to run a high octane fuel. But also, that being said, the Demon got an option whether you hit a high octane fuel or you just run it on a regular tune, which is a street tune on a 91 octane tune. And when he dyno tested with a SUNOCO 260 GT on a regular tune, the car still made more power from the other fuels. So if you take that in consideration, I would say there is a benefit to run it, especially on this big Hemis with a supercharger. You know, it's always good to have a little bit security to mix a little bit of race fuel in your gas tank, especially when you take it out and beat on it on a track, especially if it's hot out there, you know. I'm sure it's not gonna hurt anything, but it's gonna help you some. Why am I running it? Because I'm a knucklehead. I don't know. I'm a gearhead. I like to mess around with this shit. Am I gonna feel any performance on the street with it? Absolutely fucking not, guys. Because I'm telling you, when the weather is like this, like 50 degrees or below with the street tires, shit, man, this car spins the tires doing 80 miles an hour. It's undrivable. I feel more G-forces with my Ram going down the street than with this car, because every time you touch the throttle, you're spinning the tires and whatnot. But I used to use this gasoline on my other Challenger in a scat pack. I run it a few times just for the hell of it. Did I feel any performance difference? I can't say, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, the reason I got it, because I like the smell of the race fuel, you know. I figured it out, since I got that old fuel into the gas tank, I'm gonna mix some of this high octane in there, so it's gonna equal out, you know what I'm saying. Burn that up, have fun, and have a nice smell through the exhaust. I used to run the leaded gasoline race fuel for all of you old racers. You remember that old leaded, like a turbo blue 110 octane. I used to run it in my Harley. That fuel smells fantastic. I used to run it in a Harley, and when you fire it up in the morning, smelled up the garage, a whole neighborhood for that matter, smelled like a race fuel. It was brilliant. I missed that. I missed it dearly. But leaded fuel you cannot run into these cars. It's gonna clog up your catalytic converters, and it's gonna fuck up your O2 sensors. So you have to run unleaded fuel in these cars. I'm gonna put it into the car, have it in there, take it out for a little drive, and you know, just have fun with it, guys, man. You know, that's what it's all about. But I'm gonna put a link down in the description below if you guys wanna check it out. This racing jug is very nice. There is a SUNOCO makes them VP race, and this particular one is LC2, and I recommend this one over the other ones, because this one got two handles, so it's kind of better when you try to put it into the gas tank and whatnot. And I think it's a little bit better quality, but the other ones are fine too. So I'm gonna put a link if you don't have it in your locally to pick it up. You can buy it online as well. I also got here some other stuff. I'm getting ready to do a oil change. I'm not gonna do it today, but there's a filter there, and I already recommended this bunch of times for you guys. It's brilliant thing when you wash your car. And this is car wash with a wax property in it. So, alright guys, I'm not gonna make this video way too long, but that's what's happening. I'm gonna put the gas in there, I'm gonna fire it up and go out for a little drive. Until next time, be good. And I will be making more videos as soon as this crappy weather warms up. It's been very miserable this winter. Even today the sun was out, it was kind of nice, but now it clouds up a little bit and it's like 30 degrees. It's bloody cold. But I will see you soon in another video. You have a good one. Bye bye. Bam!